Hey guys, it's Cameron. I just wanted to do a quick video of me actually listing an item and how I do it so that maybe for those of you just starting out, or even those of you who have been following me for a while now, or you're like a veteran and you're just interested to see how somebody else does it, this is really how simple I list and a little bit of my process of how I find an item. You know, maybe if this video is long enough, maybe I'll list like a few things so you can just see kind of how stupid I am when I do it. But I find some success with it usually. What I'm about to do, I listed something similar today and it already has sold one. So, I mean, it's just, I keep it simple. Before we jump into my computer, I just had a meeting with my business and I was on the way home and I was just starting to think of different categories maybe I could sell in. And you know, what I like to do is just to kind of think, okay, well, what has sold well for me in the past? And one of those things was in my top 5 items video that I gave you at the beginning of the month. And, you know, one thing was the USPS LLV mail toy trucks that I sold a bunch of. Well, if you think about that, the US Postal Service has so many employees, and all those employees have family members. And all those family members, you know, that's a gift idea that they can give to the, like, basically there's so many points of contact for that kind of subject and for people to respect that work and all this stuff. There's so many people involved around the circle of the Postal Service. I mean, hell, there's people who were just buying those toys because their kid loves the mailman. Like, everybody, the pool of people is just very large around that subject, you know. It's not like that was a specific car only a certain threshold of people like. It's not really how you use that word, but you know, it's not like a little subset, which those could sell a lot too. What I'm getting at is I like to think of things like, especially if they're branded things, like what does a giant category of people like, you know? So on my way home, I was like, you know what? A huge percentage of people in the US drive Ford and Chevy cars. It's like one of the top makers of cars. And not only that, of course, plenty of people, you know, drive Hondas and Hyundai. Like, basically, there's so many different name of cars you could say. But a lot of people who drive Ford and Chevy, there's a good percentage of those people who are proud to drive Ford and Chevy. You know what I mean? There are people, all of us probably know somebody who just like loves their Ford or loves their Chevy, like just some kind of like American car, you know? So I was like, you know what? Let me just type in Ford or Chevy in Amazon and see what comes up. Now we're gonna go on my computer. Didn't take long for me to find this wallet. Simple leather wallet with an actual little metal Chevy emblem on it. $36. It's Amazon Prime. Hear me now. I never list things that say there's only a certain number in stock, so I don't recommend you do this. But I'm just going to list this as if I have 5. That's my auto settings in Z-Drop, by the way, as I always have it just 5 at first. Then if I sell those out, I will up it to 10 if there's an unlimited stock. But I am going to list this even though it says there's only 19 in stock. That could bite me. I'll let you guys know if it does. Anyway, I've already found it, and we'll find another item together here in a second. But let's list this. I like the photo. It's very simple. I also like photos if it's gonna just have a white background to, you know, see how it's just basically a black square. You know exactly what that is at a glance on a thumbnail. It doesn't take long for you to figure out what's going on in that photo. Very just instant when you see it. All right, so I use Z-Drop. You guys, if you follow me, I already know that. I have an affiliate link for them in the description with a coupon code that gets you 10% off if you want to go with them. They are a month-to-month service that lets you list very fast. Typically, if you're just beginning, what you would normally do is you'd have to click on these and you'd save every single one of these pictures. And you'd go and save it, and then you'd put them on your desktop, and then you'd open up a Facebook tab to list it. You'd upload all those photos. You'd come in here and you'd copy paste all this stuff. Sorry. You'd have to get all this information, and it becomes a super huge time waster. It's not that big of a deal if you just start out, you know. I wouldn't get any service like Z-Drop. Z-Drop's normally $10 a month, by the way. It's $9 if you use my coupon code. But I didn't have that until I made enough money to justify it. So unless you're making over $10 a month or $9 a month, don't get it. Wait until you get, consistent sales, which you should be. If you start, I imagine you make a minimum of like $50 your first month. And if not, email me and I'll give you a product or something to sell. I'll help you out. My email's always in the description, by the way, for those of you who want to reach out. Some of you who have reached out to me on email who want to do collaborations and have a bunch of questions. If I haven't gotten back with you, just know it's because I just haven't. You're on my list to get done. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not, I promise. But all right, let's get in here. This says copy done because I've already copied it once, but right after I did that, I was like, oh, I should make a video about this. So this is genuinely a product I was going to list without a video, but I was like, let me film it. So Z-Drop puts this button here for you. Click it, automatically will open all this. And then I'm waiting for that button right here to pop up. There we go, paste data. Hey, how you doing? While I'm waiting, I'm just going to be talking to you guys. Right now is a great time while we're waiting for you guys to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love that. I try to be chill for you. Okay, got done. All these things are posted, right? Sweet. Let's get rid of these stupid tags. I have it in my Z-Drop settings to automatically hide from my friends. All these photos are uploaded. I also have it automatically set the quantity to 5. And I don't know what that price is about. My settings should say 50% profit. Apparently 50% profit on this wallet is $3,000 or more. So no, let's go back. So $36.90. Let me just do that on my phone because apparently Z-Drop dropped the ball on that one. But all right. I had it set to 45% right before I started this video, but I changed it to 50 because I've been meaning to, and apparently 50 weirds it out. So let me just plus 50% on my phone really quick. So I'm just going to call it $55. That's how I'm going to list it. Not sure if it's going to sell at that amount, but I like to shoot for 50% profit so that any tax and stuff, I get as close to 40% profit as possible. Category, I haven't listed a wallet before, so I don't know. I'm going to put it under car parts and accessories. I know that's probably dumb, but I'd rather people searching for Chevy stuff come across this, if it even matters. Even on the brand, I'm going to put Chevrolet, even though it's not Chevy branded. It does have a Chevy logo on it, but it's not like Chevy's making this thing. At least I don't think they are. No. So also, just to hopefully trigger some keywords when people search, let's tackle the title. Sorry, I kind of get ahead of myself. Let's tackle this title. What words suck? We're killing worthless words. Okay, I definitely want Chevrolet in there. I am also going to partition that, or just put a little slash, and I'm going to put Chevy so that people who might just search Chevy, because that's a common word. Bifold wallet. I don't want bifold to be the first word right there, so I'm going to copy it. And then I'm actually going to put it behind the word wallet or after wallet. I'd rather people first read basically Chevy wallet. That's what I want them to see first. I just want it to be as simple for them, similar to the photo thing I was talking about earlier. Okay, and then all this crap. I like to read it over here sometimes. Oh, another thing that I do is I will Control A to select all and then copy. And then I will come down here to description. Amazon always has this like model number thing. I always delete that. And then I will paste the title in. That way I can edit it here while seeing it a lot better. So Chevrolet wallet bifold with 3 card slots and ID window, genuine leather. I'm going to take genuine leather, and I'm going to put it after wallet, bifold with 3 credit card slots and ID window. Delete genuine leather again. I'm cool with that title. I'm actually going to copy that and then replace the normal description with what I just edited. So I like to do it that way. It's just simpler for me to see. I'm not going to do the shipping method on this one. I am going to offer it with free shipping since the profit margin is so high. And then if I see that it's getting a lot of views but not selling after a few days, I will come in, take the free shipping text off, lower the price a little bit, and then whatever I lower it, I will add shipping to it. So I'll probably drop it $5 and add $5 shipping, just to see if that attracts people more. But at first, I'm just going to go with free shipping. And I'm not going to put that in the title. I'm just going to put it right here. And I'm going to put new in box. And if you guys have been following me a long time, I typo like crazy. I just don't care. I come in here and take all these bullet points, and I will basically just enter them out so where they get spaced, and I will get rid of anything that looks pointless. Chevrolet exquisite metal logo. You don't have to go this detail, but I like to just put spaces right here. It probably literally doesn't make a difference, but I don't know if putting dashes right next to a word confuses the keywords or not because there's no space. I don't know. Black gift box with tags. That does not need to be in there. That's just a complicating thing. I have, what's it called? Grammarly extension downloaded. It's this little arrow guy right here, I believe. Yeah, Grammarly. I don't pay for it. I just install the basic version, and then I come in here and just try to fix. Sometimes this isn't, necessary to fix, but things where somebody will type in these descriptions on Amazon and they'll have typos and stuff, and I'm just kind of getting rid of it. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this. MSRP says it's $78. Mine is cheaper. Might as well leave it. Package, blank, gift box. Okay, gift box with tags. I try to get rid of anything that says there's like a warranty, just because I don't need people coming back to me. If somebody does come back to me, I will try to help them out, but I don't need that to be like an expectation. Just because of me, I will come in and delete any extra spaces. You don't have to do that. Tags, some people don't believe in tags. I do it just in case. So I'm going to type in things like Chevy, Chevrolet, wallet, of course. I know this isn't really a word young people use, but let's call it a billfold. We will say bifold in case somebody is looking for that, and I will do it again without spaces. Some of you will comment saying like, it doesn't matter, that's not how keywords work. I don't really care, don't bother. I'm just doing this because why not? So I'm going to type in logo, black, leather. That's fine. I'm just going to do that. Yep. Okay, wallet is in there. Sweet. Okay, so one thing I want to do, sometimes the photos on Amazon don't match the proportions to the photos on Facebook. So I will go in sometimes and I will, since I don't like that the corners are getting cut off of this image, it probably doesn't matter, but I like to save the image like to my desktop or something. And I'll probably cut that part out because I think I have tax documents on my desktop. But then I will do this. I'll bring in the image to, since I do like design stuff, I do have like Adobe Illustrator that is just easy for me to come in and just create a new thumbnail that's like just composed a little bit better. So I do go in and do that. And then I'll upload it right here. So you don't have to do this. I don't know if you can just do this in simple, like, your normal image editor on your desktop. I haven't really tried it because it's just simpler for me to use the programs that I use all the time. But I will oftentimes upload this and wait for it to, do its thing. But now's another great time to like the video if you haven't already. I'm just saying, but okay. So see how this image just looks a little bit better as a tiny thumbnail because it's more spaced out and the edges aren't cut off. I will put that in its place, and then I'll either get rid of this image entirely or I'll put it at the end so that if they're cycling through pictures, they kind of end on a similar picture. For this one, I'm just going to get rid of it altogether. Cool. I'm going to hit next. Right now, since it is in the evening, I am going to say that it's in Los Angeles. Not that it matters. I have heard from some people that in the morning, you want to make your location on the East Coast while people are up and getting ready and more likely to search so that your momentum carries you into the evening. If you list things towards the other half of the day, well, for people like me, I live in the middle of the country, so yeah. But I list in Los Angeles or maybe, I don't know, it doesn't have to be Los Angeles or New York. It's not like those are the two majors. Just any major city that's on, like any other major city you can list in. Like I live in Kansas and the type of cities I have aren't going to have near the population density as some of these cities. I don't have proof that it works, but I have other people telling me that that works, so I just kind of do it. I go to shipping only, use your own shipping label, and I just hit $0 for now. That pops up, just get out of it. Next. I don't let people negotiate, and publish. Sweet. All right, let me just find another item while you're on camera with me. Hi everybody. I'm just taking a second to be weird. All right. What should we do? What do a lot of people use? There's a huge following for iPhones. There's a huge following for Apple products in general. Ford and Chevy, like what I was talking about. Tesla's blowing up, but I don't think there's enough population of people who are super Tesla fans. There's definitely a huge following for that, but we're talking about large numbers on Facebook, which is why we're taking advantage of Facebook, because this platform is used by, I think, billions of people. I don't know. It's like one of the most used social media platforms ever. So we need to be thinking like that. Think about what a high percentage of people interact with or might be looking for. I know right off the bat, a lot of people are probably going to be looking for car type stuff. I've told you for the last month now that gardening stuff is great. But right now I'm kind of in this little car accessory trend. So let's just, I've only sold one of these type of items too. So it's not like I say like, do this, you're going to sell hundreds of stuff. You're literally just experimenting with me on the spot. So let's just experiment. I know there's a big, let's type in BMW. Not that everybody has BMWs, but there's definitely, people are proud of their BMWs. They want to show off their BMWs, which is super cool. I know somebody who recently got a BMW and they love it, and which means like there's a huge following for it, and they know that I do this, and they've even mentioned that I should maybe list some BMW stuff. So let's do that on camera. If they ever see this, I got this idea because of you. Okay, so keychain replacement. That's kind of cool. That's definitely a contender right there. Not guaranteed that it sells, but you're looking for little stuff like that, like stuff that people are just searching in their downtime because they love their car, man. This BMW cup's kind of cool. I don't really like listing things that like you drink and eat off of or out of. I don't like listing things that are clothing related that could possibly be the wrong size for somebody. I'm not going to list a watch. What are these center cap emblems? Those are specific to a certain type of size. Don't want to list that. I keep seeing these cool car light things. Those might be kind of cool. They don't have a bunch of ratings, which means they're not getting a bunch of sales. Also, let's filter this by prime, and let's filter this by rating. Cool. This still follows in there. I'm going to list this keychain. Let's just keep on the keychain train. Okay. Z-Drop does this because of some system. I don't really know. You can get like specific, like Benz. Okay, I see. So don't worry about those X's. That's kind of just because of some settings I got. But let's copy this thing to Facebook, man. Let's list it. And then you'll just run through that same process with me, basically. So not too interesting, but for those of you who just don't want to figure this out yourself and just like, you know what, I'm just going to list how Cameron lists. All right. Follow me. It's super easy. And look, we're already listing 2 things, and it hasn't really been that long. I know the videos are like 20 minutes or so now, but I mean, it's probably for you, it's like 18 minutes, but it doesn't matter. Let's get rid of those stupid tags that are worthless. All right. This photo is not a great photo. I don't like photos to be my thumbnail that have another photo in them. They look Amazon-y to me. I want this one, but I want this full image. So I am going to do the whole thing where I save it, and I only cut away from saving it because I got a bunch of stuff on my desktop that I don't want you guys to see. It's not because I'm being secretive. It is because it's personal information, and I forgot to put it all in the folder before I started recording. So let me just get this photo saved really quick. Center it. Looks good to me. Export and save. All right. Let's hop back in and put it in there. Let me find it. I know you're just looking at my face. I'm just talking to myself right now. Thanks for watching, by the way, while I'm doing this. Even though you can't see this, all I'm doing is I'm finding the photo that I just saved, and all I did was resize the photo to fit in a square. All right, we're back in. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to upload now. So right there, you can see it uploading. Boom. See how it's much better than it was before? Beforehand, it was fine here, but it wasn't fine in the thumbnail. And I've had the experience where once you hit submit, it like cuts off the edges. So I don't want that. I want this really nice, clean image. Okay, let's do the whole thing where I Control A and then Control C to copy. Get rid of this stupid model number thing and paste this so we can kind of get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of replacement. That's stupid. Keychain accessory. So let's car logo keychain. Yeah, we don't need car logo. That's stupid. Let's go with, okay, so they have keychain as one word and keychain separately there. I like it just saying BMW keychain. Accessories keyring. Okay. I'm just going to get rid of accessories. I think that might be a pointless word. How about we just put and keyring? Sweet. I like that. It is simple. We're going to copy that. Because you get weird stuff. It just looks like somebody not really selling it. Like, I don't know. That's how I'm doing. Okay. Looks like the 50% did go in. Yeah. What was that? 12.96 times... No, sorry. 12.96 plus 50%. 1944. It just kicked us at 19. I'm cool with that. All right. And I think that's what I had. I listed another type of keychain earlier, and I did that as well. Again, not guaranteed that these are going to sell, but I'm just experimenting. Sometimes my best sellers are experimenting. Car parts and accessories, because it's a car accessory. I don't know. It's called BMW. All right. Let's put my stupid free shipping thing in there. New inbox. Let's do all these. I hate when they have these and then they'll have one that doesn't have that, but whatever. I just enter these out and then I will go through and get rid of stupid ones. No fading, provides a good texture for BMW owners. Okay, whatever. None of that matters. BMW tag. Keychain. And then keychain, one word. Key ring. I did like that it said that earlier. Screw it. Let's do that in one word too. Just for people who type it in as one word. We're going to do clip because it is a clip. Let's do leather because it looks like there's some leather on it. BMW logo. Screw it. And you know what? Let's just type in car. Sure. Yeah. All right. That's fine. We're going to hit next. Shipping only. Use your own label. $0. Next. Next. Oh. Publish. Can't forget that. All right. So where we're at. Just listed 2 items in front of you. That is pretty much all I do. And then I just hope for the best. So today, I know you're not on my screen right now, but I've only sold like one thing today. And yeah, it was let me see how much profit it gave me. I don't think it was much. I've sold one thing today for $8 profit, $56. In fact, it was one of those mail trucks. There's supposed to be somebody paying me tomorrow for something that's $171 profit, which is really cool, but who knows if that happens. And I did sell something a minute ago that I just haven't put in my spreadsheet yet, but today's not a crazy big day, but it's, sometimes now that it's hitting evening, I usually do a few sales in the evening from people getting off work and relaxing at home, scrolling through their phone, window shopping at stuff, and then impulse buying things. So that's what we're doing. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you don't mind, I would love for you guys to like my video if you haven't already. If you have, I love it. Thank you so much. And subscribe if you haven't. I'm growing, and we got a Facebook group down in the description. I think we're like 270 members strong now, maybe 280. It's great for asking questions, and I love that people are asking questions in there. So thanks again, and I will see you next time.